Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where I am here in Snowborn with Horn and Gleowine to find out what we can do to sober up his mentor.
I cannot blame him for his state. He has experienced much suffering of late.
I suppose these remedies were worth trying, but in my experience, time has only been the only curative. Well, what now then?
Have you ever been to the lands of Wildermore?
While you were attempting to ease Gleowines back to sobriety, Corden and I have learned some troubling news. Have you ever been to the lands of Wildermore, west of the Fold? I myself have not, but it seems that something might have befallen the people there. A messenger in the night from Harwick brought Reeve Fostred worrisome tidings that no word has come out of Wildermore for some weeks. It is not a long journey from Harwick to Wildermore, so something must be keeping Harding's men from reporting back to him. I think that we should go to Wildermore and see what's happened. I suspect Saruman's hand in this. Wait, Master Gleowine, what is it? Are you feeling better? Oh! He seems to be a little bit more sober now. That must have been a really long talk. Gleowine stares at you with haunted eyes. It would seem something has cut through the stupor caused by the drink. Something has happened in Wildermore? I was born in a small town there, and I have not been back there in years, but if something's happened, there's no reason for me to stay here, stranger. If you are going to investigate Wildermore, I would travel with you, and it is young Horn that you're with, is it not? He's had a man's face and build now, but I still remember the years spent teaching him the lessons in history of the ways of music. He was not the most diligent of students. I jest, of course. Who among me will say that he was? I abandoned my harp somewhere in the wild and gave away my other possessions when I thought that I would have no further need for them. I can't travel with you until I have them back again. Most of them were mere sundries, but there was a map that I should not have given away. I feel foolish now, for it was a rare and precious thing, and belongs not to the keeping of children. All right, I suppose so. Well, what do you say about that, Horn?
I will not keep my master from traveling with us as long as he knows the danger.
If I learned of trouble in Airworth, I would not long remain in idle safety. I would travel there to learn if anything could be done for my home. I must be the same for Gleowine. I will return his harp and learn what befell as he made the journey to Snowborn, if you will seek out the map that he abandoned. I just hope that someone knows how to put that harp back into a playable state. Yes, ask the children of Snowborn. They are sometimes the surest form of information in the city, for they see all and go unnoticed. One of them may know what happened in Gleowine's map. Okay, fine. I suppose I can do that. And what do you say about this, Corden?
I am in favor of this journey, if you are.
We should go where we're needed, and if messages have ceased passing the bounds, I would say that we must learn why. I will see about procuring Gleowine's bag of sundries, but I leave the reconstruction of the harp and the finding of his map in Horn's able hands. And you're on. All right, fine. I will find the map. Horn will try to repair the harp. I was about to say the horn, but that is a completely different musical instrument. Hello there. Have you seen a map of Wildermore anywhere around here?
What you want? Can you you not see how busy I am?
Oh, I remember that old man. He went off to a tavern after setting down his belongings by the wall over there. A bag of clothes there was, and a bundle of bread and cheese. I hope he doesn't expect to get the food back, because my friends ate it all. Oh, Breatred took the map before any of us could get it, and he said that he was going to use it to go on an adventure to save Rohan. Oh, you must have missed seeing him by minutes. He left by this gate over there. Maybe you can catch up with him and ask him for the map back. Okay, I will find Breatred and see if that's the case. I don't know how I'll recognize him, but I'll assume that if there's a child going out unattended with a map in his hand, then it's most likely going to be Breatred, right? I mean, unless it's changed hands several times or something like that. Oh. Let's see. Where would he have gone? Well, I hope not into the snowboard. Oh, I do see someone up ahead. Maybe this would be... he does seem to be holding something. Hello there. My adventure begins for snowboard! Uh-oh. Okay. Whew! I'm really tired. Maybe I should rest a bit. Oh no! There comes another one! There you go. Maybe you'd better take this map. Adventuring is rough work. Oh, well. Ah, yes. The joys of adventuring. I have found the map.
Thank you. I hope it was not too much trouble.
Ah, you found my map. Thank you. The life of a minstrel is more than just music and songs, Piney. I served in the court of Theoden King for so long as I came to forget the roads that I walked in my youth. But now, well into my elder years, I will once again tread the roads of Rohan and live the traveling life. How many of the places on this map will I see before my feet stop once more, and for good? Who can say? Yet I know that I, Gleoine, can say, I am pleased to make the journey with friends, both old and new. Okay, he seems to be more chipper now.
Before we go to Wildermore, we must travel to Harwick, in the Wold.
I think that we are ready to depart. My master has his map and the other possessions that he will need, and I have arranged for a fresh horse for him to ride. I spoke with Reeve Fostred while you were outside the city. He remains as stubborn as ever, refusing to entertain the idea that he could more easily defend his people on the other side of the river. The message from Harwick was just as I had heard second-hand, portentous and frightening. No word has come to Harwick from Wildermore for many days, and Harding desires men and horses from Fostred to investigate. Before we go to Wildermore, we must travel to Harwick in the Wold and speak with Aldor Harding. I must give him the unfortunate tidings that Fostred has no men to spare. He sends us, and that is all. All right, well, we will need to go and speak to Aldor Harding then. Back to Harwick. I have found Aldor Harding here in Harding Hall. Hello there, sir.
Yes? What word from Fostred? So far away and comfortable.
I appreciate your help, of course, Piney, but if Fostred thinks that you are his to send, then he's mistaken. This doesn't satisfy his obligation. I am Aldor of the North March. If my lands are threatened, all our lands are endangered. We have heard naught from Wildermore for many days now. The last party to travel that road consisted of several brave men, while Weedfara, a rider of some repute, and my own son Leodwig. He would have returned if no others did. His courage is not what I would wish, but he too remains missing. Learn what's befallen of my men and what evil has taken hold of Wildermore. That land is too near to Harwick for any of us to rest easy. All right. Well, I suppose I should go and speak to Leowine, Horn, Corden, and find out what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. We're going to go to Wildermore. Harwick appreciates our help, but he wishes that Phosphid did send more people.
Our road runs into Wildermore. See on the map where it leads?
Okay. Let's see. What should I choose for this? Is it that much of an upgrade? Oh boy! That's a long time since I've upgraded my gloves.
I was born in Wildermore. I am eager to see it again.
Harding's interest in the state of Wildermore is not surprising, for he is Aldor of the North March. It falls within his command, and if something has happened to its people, it is his duty to know. My interest in Wildermore is more personal than that, Piney. I was born in the town of Dunfast, a small village in the forest of the Witchshalls. As a young boy, I must have climbed to the top of every sturdy tree within a mile of the village. The view from the height is well known to me, and much beloved. Green fields and sunny hillsides, and crystal blue waters of the Icing Mere, the bounty of well-tilled farm fields. You can see little enough of that from my map, but the words and symbols stir in my heart and make me think of home. Speak to Horn of more practical guidance, and to discuss our next steps. I tread too easily upon steps of memory, as minstrels are wont to do. All right, let's see. What do you say, Horn?
This, then, is our quest, to investigate the disappearance of Harding's men.
We need to investigate the disappearance of the ones that he sent into Wildermore. He gave us the names of two, Weedfara, a rider of no small skill, and Leodwig, Harding's own son. We will ride north out of Harwick and follow the road through the wold until it turns west. That turning will bring us into Wildermore. This area here, do you see it? The land is called Withering Downs, and the first settlement that we should investigate is the one called Shieldfig, located at its northern boundaries. What do you think of this course? I am ready to take it if you are, Piney. Well, I guess we should head over to Shieldfig. I have arrived in Wildermore. Well, I see an orc over here. I suppose that's something we should take care of. So it looks like they are having trouble with orcs in the area. I guess that should be no surprise. It looks like we're also a bit high in elevation here. It's a bit chillier here than it is down in the lower lands. I suppose I should take that into account. Well, I suppose we should head on to this Shieldfig and find out what's going on. During my journey here, I've been wondering if I should be doing Hootbold, because it's likely that they're going to have some sort of mariner gear. I guess that's the first thing actually to check. Do they have any mariner gear now, or did they forget that when they introduced the class? I can't remember whether or not there was any added. But that sounds like a pretty good thing to check to see whether or not that's there, since the entire thing here is to find out what's different about the Mariner, and obviously Hootbold would be one of the areas where one's class does make a difference. So, even if there is gear for the Mariner, how long is it going to be good for? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as I finish the epic here, since I'm going to assume you have a riding Shufig and should search for Weedfara and Leirwig, I'm suspecting that I'm going to be finishing this before I get to 86. So in that case, I might just do some...
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I should just go and do some questing, or I should say some of the questing. Yeah, I guess some of the rebuilding of Hoofbold, and see if there's anything there that we could learn. I mean, if we learn quickly that they have no Mariner gear, then we could drop it. But whatever, we are here in Wildermore now, so at least I might as well do the epic story here. Right, Weedfara?
This land is besieged, stranger.
Yes, I am Weedfara, and I am a rider of Hartings, Aldor of the North March. I am in the land of his request, but have fallen prey to some difficulties and could not yet make my return. This land is besieged, stranger. If you have not heard yet of the terrible apparition called Nirzum, you will soon. All of Wildermore trembles at his name, and they are not wrong to fear him. He slew my horse Windfoot, and no one will give me a new one with which to return to Harwick. It doesn't matter, with my leg in this state. There is little that we can hope to do against Nirzum, stranger, but other foes in the Wither Downs are less imposing. If you explore this land and fight the mounted foes near the White Hand Camp in the northeast, oh no, not more mounted foes. Explore the haunted fishing village to the northwest and keep them away from Thrym Redbeard's training camp to the east. I will tell you more of this terrible foe. Okay, so I need to find the White Hand Camp to the southeast, find the possibly haunted fishing town, find Thrym's training camp, and defeat mounted combat foes in the Rhythm Downs. Okay. Well, how about that? I'm here for 2 minutes and I'm already being sent to work. I believe that the fishing village is down in this direction. Well, whatever is the case, it's not in very good shape, so I would presume that's... Are they blue? These hostile lands. This fishing village seems to be abandoned. What secrets does it retain? Well, it apparently contains spirits. Well, they did say it was haunted, so I would presume that these spirits do fit the bill. Well, I think that we could report faithfully on this, so let's head up to Thrym's training camp. That's the way back towards the wold where I came from. Over on this way, we should find Thrym's camp. We'll also likely find a large number of orcs. And other nasties, perhaps. There are always other nasties, right? Including this Nirzum that everybody seems to be nervous about. Ah! I see a camp just ahead. Well, it looks like a Rohirric camp, based on the appearance of the guards, and the fact that I haven't been attacked yet. You have discovered Thrym Redbeard's camp. Okay. Thrym's training camp is packed with supplies and men eager to battle, but will it be enough? Well, that I do not know. Alright, so I now need to find a white hand camp to the southeast. I guess that'll be mainly to the south now. And also I need to look for mounted foes and try to defeat them. Ah, the joy. Ah, here's a scout right over here. A bit light on his feet, I see. Well now, I suppose I am going to have to do this mounted. Scout implies having the ability of some sort of ranged weapon. So, let's get on with it. Hey, do I have any... Oopsie daisy. Ugh. I'll fight you on foot. There you go. Ah! Ooh. Howling Barghast. Well, I don't have any quests to deal with them, but I might as well. Now, let's see. To the south, I believe, right? Ah! A skirmisher. They're even more likely to be using ranged weapons, I think. So let's deal with them. Punish them for not skirmishing responsibly, I guess. Alright, well, we are done with that. So, let's head south and find that orc camp. What's this? Warband, Foulwing. Ooh, Foulwing is that way, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. I should be able to handle Foulwing on foot, right? Well, not... There you go. Oh, that's Foulwing themselves. Alright. Alright, let's see. I am... Oh. Okay. Foulwing. Done. Completed. Warband. I think I found the orc stronghold. At least I found an orc. From the White Hand, based on the livery here. The White Hand camp is crawling with enemies. How did they come to be here? Saruman's troops seem to be everywhere. Oh well. Back to Wheatfara, and I will speak to you back in Shulfig when I return for the next episode of River and Sea.